Before Quasimodo can swing onto the stage at Floyd Central High School, a lot has to happen backstage.
You just gotta have a system and stay organized.
Junior Hannah Tarr is the stage manager for the Hunchback of Notre Dame. She and her classmates have been working during and after school for weeks to get the beautiful set ready for opening day.
It's so great to have been working on a show for so long, and then opening night get to hear people who haven't seen it before react to it. They're always just so much more excited than you ever could have imagined.
Hannah's job is complicated. There are tons of details that have to fall in place for the show to go on.
You just pull down on the other rope. You want to give it a try?
Of course, first, take the brake off.
So number 18 coming in.
And warn the cast that something is flying onto stage.
So now I can just pull it out any time?
Yeah.
Thanks to some counterweight, it's pretty easy to pull back up.
Topsy-turvy!
The days leading to the show are busy.
Across the stage.
Each light has to be focused. And each fight scene has to be committed to muscle memory.
It's quite a bit different than the Disney film that people are used to. It's much closer to the themes of the novel.
Stay on!
A little bit darker, but a beautiful, beautiful story and wonderful, wonderful music and a great telling of it.
Director Robbie Steiner says the show has something new, making it even more powerful.
We are combining with our a cappella choir, so we have 30 additional voices on stage, and the sound is just gorgeous.
The music driving home a message that's even stronger.
Her relationship with Quasimodo is really special because even though he's different than her and he looks different and the other people in the town treat him poorly, she can see this kindness and love behind him.
Elizabeth Halal plays the Gypsy Esmeralda.
For me, the hardest part of the production is portraying all of the emotions that Esmeralda has to deal with.
But something she wants people to see so that they can fully understand what drives her and her classmates. Behind the curtain, on a sign you can read, "We are doing this show because we want to be united in our acceptance of ourselves and those around us."
And it's just a beautiful story with beautiful music, and the technical aspects are gorgeous.
Reporting behind the curtain, Jonathan Wall, WHAS 11 News.
What does it matter if they don't agree?
Students at New Albany High School have been rehearsing for weeks. Not just on the stage, but also behind the curtain.
I just signed up for it and I instantly loved it.
Michaela Witt is the light technician for Godspell.
People think about the sound and the costumes and the set, but not a lot of people think about, hey, if we didn't have lights, you all would be in the dark.
Not something that's going to happen with Michaela at the board.
I can pick the colors of the psych and the LEDs. I can move the sliders and make a new color happen.
So if it says Q156, what does that mean here on the board?
So if you need to go to that queue, you hit the go to queue and then you do 156.
Look at those lights go.
I like to see the little details, the little secrets that not everyone in the audience gets to see.
Here's one of those details you won't know sitting in the audience. See the actor revolving at the center of your screen?
This little lady right here, she spins it around for us.
They even let me give it a spin.
Well, I'm officially trained, so if you get sick or something, I can totally be your understudy.
The hardest part for this 6'4" guy was getting up without knocking over an instrument.
I did it. I'm now officially trained as a turntable specialist.
The musical Godspell is full of stories that may be familiar.
Your basic Bible stories, but all of them have kind of a modern spin on it.
God save the people.
Aiden Phillips plays Jesus. He says sometimes it can be hard to get in character.
What's it like to know that you're going to die and have to sacrifice yourself for all these other people?
But the show is far from doom and gloom.
Really bright, really colorful, but still keeping in touch with the original lesson.
There are even trampolines hidden under the stage.
Now, how many people can say that they've jumped on a trampoline with Jesus? You.
We have a 5-piece rock combo on set with the kids, and the music is absolutely spectacular. It is going to blow you out of your seat.
Show director Amy Harpin now says Godspell isn't just for the religious.
This is a show about a bunch of people who have conflicting points of view, and somehow throughout the course of the show from beginning to end, they all learn to accept each other, to love better.
Something we can all learn from. Reporting from behind the curtain, Jonathan Wall, WHAS 11 News.
Don't pretend to be someone that you're not.
Lessons from a cult 80s movie that still apply today.
Don't be easily manipulated.
Jeff High students hope their production of Heathers the Musical will open a dialogue about tough topics like suicide and bullying.
My role is Veronica Sawyer, and she starts out as like a geeky outcast. The Heathers take her under their wing. They're kind of taking advantage of her talent.
Can we be 17?
Kylie Meacham is using her powerhouse voice to send lesson after lesson to the audience.
Always try to find your inner self.
Teenagers are very informed, and if we shy away these issues, we can't solve them.
Theater director Kenesha Zell says putting this show together has also brought her students together.
We grew along with the story. I think this story is so important because it's unfortunately what the kids are living today.
Ignore the TV cameras and the news crew. They're just here to document this very special occasion.
But before you can see any of this, Levi Clayton and the rest of the tech crew have done a lot of work behind the curtain.
Everything that's wooden in this area we built for the show.
Getting the stage ready is a lot of hard work.
A lot of work, never heard anybody did it. Like it's a great time, honestly. Everybody's fun to talk to, everybody's fun to be around.
Levi has given me a task just like I'm one of the actors, so I've got to move a prop piece out to the set, get back and do a quick change, and get back on stage. We're going to see how quickly I can do that. 14 seconds, not too bad.
Levi helps with a little bit of everything and gave me a tour of some of the coolest parts of the stage.
There's a crash pad right there. They just kind of fall backwards off the top stair onto the crash pad.
Well, clearly I have to try that.
I survived!
Fun to see behind the scenes, but the why behind the crash pad is much more serious.
Stop talking crazy! I don't understand!
Suicide and murder.
We shouldn't be as shy from these issues because, I mean, these kids are faced with it all the time.
You're the one I choose.
Reporting from behind the curtain, Jonathan Wall, WHAS 11 News.